Okay. I'll give it a minute to load. And I've got this frozen at the moment. This is the spark that's coming off. But this has been rumored to be Mercury and or Venus. And then this is supposed to be one of the other planets, which are getting really close to each other. So is this pulling energy from this? Or when I rewind this and you watch the meteor that comes by right here, did it get close enough that it pulled, but something had to hit, if that's not a sun or a star, then it's a planet, then why is it shooting fire out of it? Or at least it looks like it, you know. Uh, anyway, so I'm going to y'all watch it. I wasn't planning to do a show right now, but I wanted to catch this before it gets out of the frames and then see people's opinion on it. So let me check and make sure that the dashboard is working. I gotta reload, apparently. So as soon as this reloads, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Come on. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, let me go back to it. Alright, so right now it's frozen. Let me make it smaller. You see this coming off of this. This was supposed to have been what we've been watching for the last 2.5 months come across here. Some people said it was Mercury, and then last night I heard it was Venus, and that this is Mercury down here, which makes more sense because Venus would move slower than Mercury. Mercury's the fastest revolving around the sun in 88 days. Um, so, and Venus, you know, is always brighter and bigger. Mercury's one of the smaller planets, so that makes more sense to me that that would be Venus and that be Mercury. But anyway, it might not be either. It might be Wormwood and something else. But okay, so but this flare off of this, because it's been a steady, you know, except for the one time it went backwards for a minute. But anyway, it clearly flares. So let me go down and I'll scroll back, and now I'll enlarge it so you can see what I'm talking about happening. I can't scroll when I have it enlarged. Right there. That. See, it doesn't look like it touches it, but it's really close to it, so it had to affect its atmosphere. This comet, meteor, asteroid, whatever that is, and then watch. I'm going to scroll back a little further and let you watch it small, and then I'll enlarge it and let you watch it. See that flare come off it? Like it got hit. Not there, because that's when it rewinds. But right after this meteor goes by, there it goes, right there, that flare. So let me enlarge it so you can watch it. Either the magnetic, see, the flare, and then or the meteor goes by and then it flares out. Watch it again. Here comes the meteor. Here comes the flare. So did it hit it, or is the interaction with this, you know, is it too close to it? Because it does have some weird activity before the meteor hits, actually. Let's watch it again. See if I can make it larger. Yeah, I can make it larger. Oh, it's going to be out of my screen now. Oops. Okay. But see, yeah, right after that meteor, it seems to be. There it goes. And then there's the flare. That's got to be enough to affect this tiny planet, if that's what that is. There's also a flare that comes off the sun and goes this way, right there. So if we are watching asteroids and comets and meteors beat up the other planets, especially the ones that are supposed to be closer to the sun and further from the, darn it, why can't I think of the name of it? The meteor belt, what's it called? Anyway, the asteroid belt. So, Jupiter is supposed to protect us from most of those because Jupiter's so big and blah, blah, blah. But if this is Venus taking a hit, and that's the reaction that we can see it on here, then that's pretty severe. If one of those hit Earth, can you imagine how much of the Earth it would affect? Well, let's see. Scripture says wormwood will make a third of the waters bitter, and a third of the men will die. Or not bitter, excuse me, will make them wormwood. And in Hebrew, wormwood means bitter and or poisoned. So poison could be from the radiation, and wormwood, might be our sun. Turning wormwood, because we know it's putting off extra radiation. Anyway, I just wanted to catch that before you can't see it any longer, when it gets out of the scene, because this continues to loop. So, obviously this happened sometime this morning while I was at work or whatever. I didn't want y'all to miss it, but that is a pretty big layer coming off the sun too, but it goes, anyway. See, there's the flare going off the sun. There we go. So if that's not a sun, why is it flaring up like a star? Well, I don't know. Pretty big explosion, I would say. It caused us to see that if that's from a planet. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can figure it out or had some answers. I just wanted to make sure that we caught it. Hmm. And definitely isn't the biggest meteor or asteroid that I've seen fly around in here. But whatever. It definitely interacts with that. Unless it was from that flare coming off the sun. And where is Earth and Jupiter and all the other planets? Haven't seen them yet since we've been watching this for 2.5 months. Unless they're these tiny specks, and I don't think so. But whatever. Alright, so I just wanted to make sure we caught that. Recorded that. Hey Rose, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing, beautiful? Is it buffering? Am I buffering, Rose? It looks like it. severe weather, Nebraska, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Virginia, um, Maryland and Virginia. That's it for now. I must be buffering. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe not. Alright, so I just wanted people to catch what the, where am I going? What this is doing. Something, the little meteor comes down, and then this thing acts like a sun almost and flares out. So, don't know what that means, that that's supposed to be a planet. And it took a big hit. See that flare after the meteor goes by? It doesn't look like the meteor hits it, to me anyway, but maybe one hit it from the other side and we can't see it. I don't know, it's starting to look weirder and weirder. I just wanted to make sure I got it recorded before it all disappeared, because I'm going to take a coldest shower I can, because it was very hot and sweaty today. Anyway, I saw that and wanted to make sure we got it recorded, and this is the easiest way to record, is to do a live show, and then it's saved. Okay, solar wind speed is really low. There probably wasn't too much going on here. Oh, look, yeah, see, everything's pretty low. Look how low it got yesterday. Oh, that's mild. Can you hear me, Rose? See if it looks any different on here. I doubt it will. Man, it's hot. Good gracious. I'm burning up. I will watch it on here. There's the meteor. Choo! There's the flare up. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody, can come in later and explain it to us. Maybe Raven or somebody has some information. Oh no. What was going on today? Because I haven't had time to check anything out. I just saw that and wanted to make sure we got it recorded before it disappears from the screen. Me. I don't know. It's weird. And then it looks like the shape of this gets all messed up, like it's cut off in half. Because see, it's supposed to be rounded this whole time. It's supposed to be, the end is rounded until we can't see any more of it. But the very last part we should see is a rounded edge. Like when it came in, we saw a little round edge and nothing else. And then the roundness got bigger and bigger till we saw the whole circle. So it's changing shape. And it shouldn't be. So it had to have been hit. See, it still should be round. It's not. It almost looks flat. as it fades out. See how it's pushed in and it flares out, and it looks like it got, like the meteor cut it right there, like a straight line almost. Yeah, see, in a couple of minutes that whole thing will be gone from the screen. Anyway, I just thought it was something we should capture. Thought it was interesting. Oh, let's see if anything looks unusual with this. Nope. Earth is going to go up here. What day is that? The 14th. I guess it'll start climbing on the 13th or the 14th. And it'll start going down on the 15th. So let's see what we got going on there. The radial velocity will be really low, but the plasma density will peak. And you can see it right there. Right there. But here's the worst one coming. That one. That's when it peaks up. But anyway. That one's pretty intense. This is stereo A, that's stereo B, and that's the Earth, and that's the Sun. So this ain't made it around to us yet. When this makes it around here, we're definitely going to see that go way up. Oh, it's buffering again, darn it. But it's still, it's weird. It's buffering, but it's showing the stuff moving. I don't understand it. Now, this is pretty calm right now. 14th may be different, though. Alright, that's enough of that. Look at this one more time. It's probably almost out of the picture now. You can definitely see it fire up. Alright. let me see what I missed today over here. In the last hour. See what were the big ones. Faroe Islands, Chile, Eritrea, Mathawa, whatever, 4.9. Alaska had a 3.9. Alright. Japan. Alright, didn't look like anything spectacular. Australia had one. Afghanistan. Oh, Missouri. And New Zealand. I wonder how Sean, aka Son, is doing. I haven't heard from him in a long time. Alright. Just wanted to see how things were looking. West Chili Rise, huh? That's a new area. Alright. I don't really cover those. Just keep an eye on them. And this should be out of the picture. Almost. There's the flare. That's really weird. How the shape changes. Very weird. But anyway. Alright, so I'll be back in a while. I'm going to have a live phone show, and hopefully people will call in and share their thoughts or things that they know that happened today, or stuff like that. Would be nice to hear from people. It buffers because there's not enough video feed or something. I don't know. I gotta keep something running. Well, it's still buffering. Maybe because I'm not on the dashboard. Or maybe I need to do it the way I did it yesterday. Because it's still buffering. But I can see it and hear it. So I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out before I come back. So that's all I wanted to do. Was make sure we caught that. We got it recorded before it disappeared of whatever's going on. Whether that's Mercury or Venus or Wormwood or something else. It definitely seemed to have a strange response to that meteor that went close by. It didn't look like it hit it, but maybe it did, or maybe it didn't hit it itself, but it hit its atmosphere, and it was strong enough to cause a flare-up. I don't know. Maybe it set the planet on fire. I don't know. Maybe we'll have some more information about that later when I come back. So, thank you, and God bless you. God loves you, and so do I. See y'all later.